I'm sure you've heard of bacterial tonsillitis, or better known as strep throat. Strep throat is caused by a bacteria called Streptococcus pyogenes, or S. pyogenes. It has a really thick layer of sugars and amino acids outside of the plasma membrane of the cell, called a peptidoglycan layer, which is what makes it known as a gram-positive bacteria. While it can be found inside of a healthy person, sometimes too much stress compromises the balance of your immune system. The bacteria then can take over, and the immune system has to fight back. So, how exactly does our body recognize the bacteria as a threat, and what signals the swelling and soreness to occur? While S. pyogenes are floating around trying to infect more cells, our own cells are hard at work. Many of our immune system cells have toll-like receptors, which recognize molecular patterns that are not our own and signal the cell that we have a problem. There are many different TLRs, but the one we're addressing here is TLR6. TLRs are essentially the security guards of the cell, and they profile specific molecular patterns of the bad guys. In this case, TLR6 recognizes the peptidoglycan layer of gram-positive bacteria, something that humans don't have. Peptidoglycan remembers that really thick layer of sugars and protein components. TLR6 doesn't act alone, though. With TLR2 as its sidekick, the two of them make a two-piece receptor. Together, they recognize what's called diacylipopeptides, or fats, attached to really small chains of amino acids that have a carbon double bonded to an oxygen to them. Once the receptors actually recognize the gram-positive S. pyogenes, they can signal to the internal portion of the cell within the nucleus to code for more peptides to actually attack the bacteria, and to also produce the molecules that cause the swelling and soreness in order to reduce the site of infection as well as infection spread. The TLRs at this point have completed their job for the cell. They reported the infection, and now it's up to the immune system, sometimes with the help of antibiotics, to get rid of the bacterial